What's going on, Bears fans? Coming back at your another edition of Bear Down Forever. Now, today is going to be quick. I'm just going to talk about the season, the season finale, and the players that they already have some players ruled out. We all know Justin Field has been ruled out with a hip. Cornerback Jalen Jones has been ruled out with a concussion. Um, Linebacker Sterling Weatherford is ruled out with an illness. I say cornerback because he used to be a safety, but still not a cornerback. Um, Angelo Blackson is questionable due with an illness. Kyler Gordon is out with the groin. He's questionable with the groin injury. And linebacker Terrell Lewis is questionable for personal reasons. And we all know they put Tevin Jenkins, Michael Schofield, and corner Josh Blackwell on IR this week. So the Bears are going to be really light at corner on Sunday, and it's crazy because they playing they got Justin Jones. Everybody talk about Justin Jones. Justin Jones is the man. Don't get me wrong. Justin Jones is the man. He's the best receiver in Minnesota. He's one of the top receivers in the league. But we cannot forget about Adam Thielen as well. He's a problem. Dude is a beast, and there is no other way to say it because they have a great 1-2 punch. Yeah. So the Bears are looking at corners right now. They're looking at Harrison Hand, Breon Borders, and Mike Ojemudia. Um, who shoot this is some of these players. Some people that may not realize that they were actually on the team and everything, but it's definitely going to be interesting because the Bears are very short-handed going into this game. And so they said that it was been reported that the Vikings plan on starting their starters for the game, but they'll plan to rotate players out and everything because they can't scoreboard watch because their game is on early, and I believe it's the 49ers who they need to worry about for the second seed, and and the 49er game doesn't come on till later. So it's that's part of that. And so I think they're gonna try and try and get some points, some points quick and everything, and just try and take it like that. I think, but I really can't say for sure for certain. But so the Bears' full injury report is loaded again. Angelo Blackson is questionable with the illness. Jaquan Brisker, well, he missed practice, but on Wednesday, but he practiced Thursday and Friday. It was personal. Jatari Carter has a back injury, but he was full. Um, we talked about Justin Fields, Kyler Gordon, and Jalen Jones. Terrell Lewis, he didn't practice on Friday, but he was it was personal, so he's questionable for the game. Um, Dante Pettis has, with his head injury, he practiced all week, but so he's not even designated on the list. Patrick Scales, neck injury, he was limited on Wednesday, didn't participate on Thursday, and he was full on Friday, so he should be a go. And Trevon Wesco was limited with an ankle on Wednesday, and he was full on Thursday and Friday. But I'm telling you, it's like this last game is um is something because the Bears, they do have something to lose, and they have something to gain at the same time, because it's like if they can lose the number 2 pick, but they can't go any further down than 4. But they can also gain the number 1 pick. Some people said that, oh, it's not worth it for them to get the number 1 pick, like it doesn't matter. Talking about because it hadn't been traded in so long. Yeah, but the teams that was up there, they needed, quarterbacks. So the Bears don't need a quarterback. and it's some pretty good quarterbacks coming out in this class. There's some teams that need quarterbacks, so they would like to jump up in front of other teams to get a quarterback. Now, Lovey Smith said that he plans to play all out and try and get this win and everything. They have I don't know if they're sold on Davis Mills, but who knows? Maybe they like Carr. Maybe they got something in the works to try and get their hands on David Carr or whatever, or Derek Carr. I always get them two mixed up. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. But I believe it's Derek. But it's so I don't know what they're gonna do. But if they win the game, they will be the number two pick in the draft, and the Bears have number one. As long as the Texans win and the Bears lose. So that being said, I think that teams would try and get up there, especially if it's being put out there that different teams are trying to trade up. Because teams are going to be interested. Quarterback needy teams are going to be interested, and this is the kicker. I know a lot of you already know this, but some of the players that's slated to be top candidates in the draft, they're going to fall. They're going to fall because they have a bad pro day. They're going to do bad in meetings. Something is going to come out, and somebody who we may not even have heard of yet is going to be up in the top. Like, wait a minute, where'd this guy come from? Like, who is he? Where'd he come from? People will be scrounging to look at his film and his tape because he's going to blow up the combine. He's, so it happens every single year. Every single year. Doesn't matter. I'm not just talking about a quarterback. I'm talking about any position. So the top guys that's up there now may not be the top guys later. I mean, I believe some of them will be because some of them are just freaks of nature. But I know that somebody's gonna fall and somebody's definitely gonna rise. So the players that's at the top right now may not be the ones that somebody's trying to trade up to get, or it could be somebody that's just sneaking under. And this could be the Bears scenario too. They could see somebody who's kind of on the come up now, who they've had their eye on for a while, and they're like, okay, maybe we can try and get this guy, kind of like they did when they got Braxton Jones, because Braxton, he did not have a good game against Detroit the last week. He did not, but the whole team played bad. Everybody played bad, so you can't just point him out. Yes, Justin too. Just the whole entire team played bad, and it's like, I don't understand why they played bad like that, but I mean, it happens. Tell me what in your life when you just didn't have a bad day. It's impossible. Everybody, is off and just something, like, hey, it happens. It's life. We're human, and that's what happens to us. But they found, man, they found Braxton Jones, and I think he's gonna be a stud. And now if he's not gonna be a stud at left tackle, he's gonna be a stud at right tackle. They found him, in the later rounds, and he's a stud. So I'm just happy about that, and I know that Ryan Poles is gonna be out there trying to find. He probably already has his eye on some people that he already wants to see. I mean, that he has high on his draft board that nobody else even knows about. And that goes for every team. Everybody talks about, well, the Bears should have drafted Patrick Mahomes. Yes, you're right. They should have. But nobody knew Patrick Mahomes was going to do anything remotely like this except for Andy Reid. That's why they traded up to get him. They traded up specifically to get Patrick Mahomes. And, it is what it is. Andy Reid knew. Nobody else knew. So, hey. And everybody talk about, well, Belichick knew about Tom Brady. If Belichick knew Brady was going to be what he's going to be, he would have taken him in the first round. So he needed a quarterback. He was there, and you know what? He ended up drafting the GOAT. It just is what it is, But as far as the players that's going to be out there Sunday for the Bears and for the Vikings, in that matter, but we ain't worried about the Vikings. So, but the Bears players, there's going to be a lot of young players out there, players who don't normally get to see the field, players who may have never started before, players who started in a limited capacity, but players who are trying to make a name for themselves, who are trying to audition for this team, the Bears, or another team, because they may be on a 1 year deal, or they may be a cut candidate. You never know. So they're going to go out there and they're going to give it their all because, yeah, we talk about the draft position and everything on, on sports shows and these YouTube videos and everything. We talk about stuff like that. But these players now, I don't know them personally, and I haven't had a conversation with any of them, and I'm not in their mind. But I can almost guarantee you, none of them concerned about the Bears drafting number 1 or number 2. None of them are concerned about that because they could care less about that draft pick position. They want to get out there. They want to win, and they want to. They want to look good. Nobody likes losing. I mean, nobody does. It's no, you don't like losing. It just doesn't happen. So they're gonna get out there and they're gonna try and make a good name for themselves, and they're gonna try and show face. And you got the corners now. It could get ugly because again, Jefferson is a beast, but I do believe that they're gonna go out there and they're gonna put their best foot forward. So that being said, that's all I got for this video today, y'all. So Bread Out Forever. We're gonna be here forever. I'll be back. The mock drafts are coming up soon. I think I'm gonna drop the no trade mock draft next. It'll be a short one. Real quick, I'll just go through one pick at a time. Not even like blotted just what was there. I just try to take the best player available. But I did another draft that I actually want to get that one out. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll do. Maybe I'm doing. I may do them both in the same day or whatever. Maybe I do one in the morning, one in the evening because got the game coming up, and if the draft position switches, then the one I did with all the trades and everything is going to be obsolete. So it is what it is. So Bear Down Forever. We're gonna be here forever. I really appreciate y'all taking time out to be with me. So that's it. That's all. I'm out of here. I really thank y'all for real. Continue to pray for number 3 because he's been doing good. He showed some improvement and everything, and that's good. The doctor said he was squeezing their hands. And they said that he actually wrote some information. Well, he wrote down a question. So I'm like that's really good. So prayers for Hamlin and everything. So I really pray that he comes out of this and he can have a good life after this. So prayers up again. Bear Down Forever. We're gonna be here forever. I love y'all again from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And on that note, I'm out of here. Peace.